Well then, what the fuck was I doing in this game? Because I don't remember. Was I trying to... Yeah, I think I was trying to figure out how to get to that. Something about... I don't know if I can do it now or not. So I'm just going to work my way that way. That's max height, so... And that's a barrier. I don't think I can get there yet. I have to progress the story no more. Or if there's something with this. Guess I might as well continue the story then. Alright.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear
Hi,
we
Kitty.
have no time to lose.
Oh, hello.
Have a look at the
How
map.
goes?
Good.
Fortunately, the next trial
Just
is fairly
little
nearby.
lunch.
It's
Good.
Hogwarts.
We must save my family!
As you
You
know,
feeling
I
better
was
from yesterday?
headmistress in my time.
Yeah.
My portrait
Yeah,
hangs
that's
in the
good.
headmaster's office.
Mm.
In fact,
Let
I
my headset
witnessed
charge up
Professor
a bit.
Black
They were
learn of
hopping
your
on the
arrival.
16.
And I'll confess
Woo.
that I wondered about you.
Wait,
I went
is
and
the
did
next
dailies
trial in the
this morning
headmaster's
already.
office?
Ah,
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's
I was
away.
doctor.
I understand.
it's fine. I spent more time waiting than actually with the
Good.
doctor.
I shall meet you in my portrait there.
Blood test good.
Until then.
I hadn't gotten the results back yet. Should be later
Test
this
tomorrow,
afternoon.
probably.
Well, she said since it was before
How
9
did I gain
or
access to
around
the
9
headmaster's
o'clock that
office?
it should
Perhaps
be
Professor Figgle
today,
forged it.
possibly, because it was so early.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I'll find out.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't have that mission yet.
I see you on Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Planning on finishing it today.
I have no clue.
No clue.
Because I don't know how much more I've got.
I've always said
I don't know where you are, so.
broadens the mind.
To be fair, I don't really know either.
It's been a while since you last played it.
It really has.
Just a little.
Probably November, I think. Don't really remember.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right to me.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
I need to
believe I
upload
can sneak away without drawing
the
my
next
mother's eye.
thing of Stardew
It's
onto
only
YouTube
Hogsmeade,
today.
and we will devise a
I
plan.
can do that before I go live.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the
Just have a
citadels.
playlist of no commentary Stardew on there.
This is fine.
Mm-hmm. It's already gotten traction because I've gotten 2 new subscribers on YouTube from it.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I'm 1 away from 30 now.
Ooh. I don't know what video did it, but I did get another subscriber myself the other day.
Nice.
They're one of the ones that have hidden, or who they subscribe hidden, so I can't see who it is for whatever,
I'm not
for what that's worth.
bothered by that. I'm just happy to see the number go up.
That thing.
That follower will be Kiba.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to call it out specifically because I've got it set for the anonymous follower thing.
Oh, I know it was him because he said he wasn't following you.
Oh yeah, no, I know it was him because OBS tells me it was who it is.
Ah. Oh, that's
I just have the
interesting.
thing
You have
posted.
it set to anonymous in the thing.
Yeah.
But it still shows you in OBS.
Well, I mean, it's not like you can change that.
I mean, you could just hide the activity log, technically.
Yeah, technically.
I can do this. I can do
Do
this.
my
They will
best
want to
for you.
help.
Oh, you're on Poppy Quest.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise.
I'll be
I
surprising the
suppose.
centaurs. Doesn't seem good.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Beep, 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 beep.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
Off
We'll
day,
simply be
work
honest with
tomorrow.
them about what
Off
we're trying
Wednesday,
to
then
do.
it's
They'll
5
have to
days in a
help
row
us,
of 8
won't
a.m.
they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
fine.
to all be fun.
Is it?
I mean, 3 of those days I'm doing the cooking for the Asian bar.
For the Asian one?
We have an
Interesting.
entire Asian bar, Kelly.
Interesting. Not a lot of places have that.
What do you think you're doing here, human?
We do
Please.
pizzas by hand,
We
we
were
do
hoping
the
to
Asian
speak with
bar,
you.
we've got our standard country
I
cooking
suppose
bar,
you'd like a tale
basically.
for your friends of the time you
Then we
spoke to a
have the
centaur,
slicers, and you
it
can make your own
spoke
sandwiches.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
back. Enough!
Oh, I
You
say
made
make
a
your own.
grave
You
error
can
in
choose what
judgment
meats
in
you
coming
want and what
here,
cheeses, and
little
then we
witch.
can make the sandwich for you.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not
That's
harm
nice.
the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
The mod pack that
From
Lucas
what
is
I
doing
can
for
see,
Minecraft
they
is
have slaughtered
interesting.
no one.
Yeah.
they will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your
What?
heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Going back to the herd and the herd will kill me on sight. How can I go back to the herd?
I don't understand. So the moonlight
No one
mentioned in
said that
journal
the,
doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets?
you guys
Yes.
had
And why
Hydrate, you bastard!
so
Hydrate!
certain about where we could find one?
Bella, you got lucky with the hydrate one.
Hydration roulette. Or stealth.
Your mother was a hamster, and your
Self-care roulette, yeah.
of
Isn't
elderberry.
moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing
It's,
Centrals, I suspect he's
I've
referring
got all
to a
3
specific moonstone.
into,
We'll likely
and
know
it'll
it when
just,
we see
it's
it.
random on which one it'll choose.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him. What with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly
I mean,
he
my
left.
room is probably the coldest room in the house.
Doran.
That's what the leader of the
Partly
herd
because I
told
still
me.
got the window
Well,
unit
if
in,
Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather
but
act now
the
and ask
computer
questions later.
will warm
I
it
can
up,
head
and if
to
I
the
need it
library and
warmer,
start
I
looking
do
into the
have a
cave you mentioned.
little space heater nearby.
I'll let you know what I find.
Yeah. Staying warm. Remember, we're the middle apartment, so we get the heat from the apartment
Around.
below us, who likes to really keep theirs warm.
Nice. So it just rises up to you,
Yep.
which means y'all's energy bill should be lower because it's not having to work as hard.
We keep ours set about 71 or so for heat. And there's been times where it's gotten up to 75 because of them.
Oof.
Yeah, there's been times we've actually had to turn the cold on because it's been too warm. How's work, Bella?
So to the south. Milcery.
Yay, cream.
Okay. To the south. That doesn't narrow shit down. Or is Poppy gonna message me when she finds the cave? About to go to lunch.
That I don't know.
How is off
About
day?
lunchtime.
Off day is relaxing.
It's been good so far.
I see you, Dr. Wizards. I'm ignoring you. Because fuck you.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh yeah, it is winter in Legacy right now for me.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
It's okay for now. I don't have the mic on. I know you do. Yes, yeah.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Yes, all the time.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly.
Ooh, it's actually been longer since I played Hogwarts.
He would never have let that happen.
The last video I uploaded was recorded on October.
Ooh.
October 5th.
Thank you,
So it's
Mrs.
been
Rabe.
3 months.
Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
At least I
shall
think
do
that was
all
the last
can
one
to
I
get
uploaded.
evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I
Yes.
received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
No. It was November 16th. That video just hadn't published yet.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Head surrogate for what control? I played multiple games since then.
Yeah, I think the last Hogwarts Legacy video that is live on for me is also the most viewed video I've got, period.
Love it.
Which is saying something, because I've got 675 videos. Oh, I'll take it back. My second Monster Hunter video has 139.
Nice.
681
Otto Dibble
videos.
works with Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing
Don't
to
mind
say
me
about
running
it.
through all your crops.
May I interest you in a stunning
You
cravat
destroying
today?
crops.
Please, sir, I would like
I
to
didn't
help.
destroy them, I just
I
ran
spoke
through
to
them.
Mrs. Bickle.
Potato,
No
potato.
Bickles? All right, but we
Yeah.
must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the
You know,
counter.
Voldemort's not in this game.
He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an
Who?
order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent
Otto here just said, you know
And
who.
when I returned,
And I was like,
it was holding a
Voldemort's not in
note.
this game.
What was in the note?
It was a note from
Oh.
Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see,
Evil must not
we've
be
been,
named.
well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
Does
We
anyone
haven't
how
told
far
Mr. Hill yet.
ahead
I dare
of
say he
Harry
has
Potter
high
this takes
hopes for
place?
Harlow
I don't even
advised me
think
in no uncertain terms
Voldemort's
that my
parents would be
relationship
born
with
yet.
Rosie, not to mention my
I don't think
employment
so.
here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant,
Seeing all
he
these
took a very
ruins is really
expensive scarf
interesting
from the
to this
counter,
game.
pocketed it, and
Yeah.
smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend
It's a beautiful
with delightful
game.
items like this
Oh,
every
yeah.
so often. I've been able to carve
And
it
it's
into
got a
my son's
lot of
mouth for
cutscenes.
creative bookkeeping,
Not
but I
surprising.
can't keep it out for much
I remember
longer.
someone saying a
I'm
good third of the
terrified to
game is
say anything.
cutscenes.
I could never live without
Probably me.
Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing?
I'm
to
to search
keep
for
the
someone
extortion
I
a
have no
secret?
clue who they
Well,
are.
as
Love
I
it.
mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose
I don't
my
think you
job
can enter
instantly,
any of the
and
buildings.
Rosie as well.
Bad.
If that helps.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Mr. Bickles sounds like a damn cat.
Well, I'm not done exploring.
I can't.
Aloha Mora.
Nobody mind me picking this lock in broad daylight with people around.
Can I just take some of this food back here? He's my doggo.
Oh, it's in here.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Oh, I see something back there. Maybe. Maybe not.
Revelio.
Hello to me, guys. It's the wait button.
Down to the cellar.
Shine. Done rock.
I guess that's one way to make an entrance. Hello.
I see friends.
Also Pancham in chat.
Gimme. How's it going?
It's going. I do not remember the wait button.
The what?
How to wait past time.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's
I give chase.
Play on PlayStation?
yeah.
Open your map and then press the right analog stick in to access the window.
I thought I did, but it just didn't do anything.
Trix, did you just say you give chase?
Yes, he's playing 16.
Ah!
Yeah, it's right analog stick, not doing anything.
Maybe you can only do it in certain areas?
Might not be able to do it inside this house.
Kill you, bitch.
Yeah, no, it still won't let me do it.
Maybe you can't do it inside Hogsmeade? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Could have just sworn you could have done it in town.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I
have the
might
doctor's
speak with you
appointment.
about
There you
your
go.
dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
It was fine.
I hope
Had
to
some
ease
blood
Mrs.
working wrong,
Bickle's
just waiting
mind
on the
by
results.
gathering evidence against him.
Tragic. What happened to Bickle?
Yeah, I
He
forgot
wanted me
it.
to speak out against
Let
Harlow
this
for
dead
an
There is
act
no
of
mercy for
violence
you.
committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation,
So, Trix,
and so I refused.
Mm-hmm.
last night, I made it through like 7 bosses. 6 of them I first tried.
Yeah, I had you pulled up. Very nice.
If you
I
had
was
spoken out
not
against him,
expecting
as
to
Mr.
make that kind of
Bickle
progress in that.
You
perhaps
were on
Harlow would be
fire.
locked away by now.
Do I get to fight you
Perhaps.
now?
But perhaps I would have suffered a similar
And
fate.
yeah,
You
it's
said that
it's
Harlow
confirmed that
committed an
game
act of
is
violence
so much better
against
than
you.
Black Myth Wukong.
Could you tell me what happened?
Before
just
my
enjoy it more.
extraordinary wife,
This is
Dulcibella,
fun.
passed away,
Poisonally.
she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday,
Oh, come on,
one
let me
she
kill her.
never had the chance to celebrate,
Oh, hi,
I had the
Garuda.
book beautifully bound and plated in gold.
Mm-hmm.
One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise
So you're
Rookwood's lot.
done.
Before I knew it,
Oh,
I'd
Tirana.
been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway
Ow.
as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ooh, that'll level up. Yes, it is.
So how are you liking 16?
It's fun. Increases healing potency of potion. Cool.
Even for a breath.
I will kill you.
I'll do that.
Not you.
Here to save the day. This how you. Oh. So, Adolphus, remind me, why was it that you
Adolphus.
It's such a weird name.
It really is. I understand why he shortens it to Sid.
Mm-hmm.
cheer you up.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio.
Whee!
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
You have not yet earned my trust there, sir.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. Perhaps I was the fool to listen to you. Perhaps it's me own decisions what need.
Can't believe we're forced to work with
And
these
you don't know
goblins.
the truth.
What does that tell us? Suppose it's worth a look.
And I haven't even had my tea yet.
Yes! Got it.
What's the play?
Started. I got the pufferfish. Got the bundle done.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
I ain't one fish away from finishing the fishing button. Now I got disturbed.
God, you are cruel.
So,
The girl's friend won't come looking for her.
oof. So,
Well, apparently not.
I think that was it.
Capture bearers. Sure.
I hear Stardew fishing.
My bad, I'll marry that.
That's fine. Definitely not addicted.
Do what?
Definitely not addicted.
Nope.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Fucking shit. God damn.
Yeah, do the thing there. Right. No, so far. He's right there. Well, just a little something. Maybe jumping. Go, come on. They will just. They'll be there in a while. Got one chance. Don't want to waste it. Do you?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the
Ooh,
cells.
Tyranitar.
T-Tar.
Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it may be?
It's nearby. I can
Hey,
sense
weapons
it.
items isn't
Understood.
available.
I'll find it.
Okay.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Damn sturgeon is so fucking elusive.
It's a rainfish, by the way.
The what?
Mr. Abe's wand.
It's a
He'll be
rainfish.
glad to have this back.
Oh, it's a rainfish?
Yep.
Wikipedia thing, the Stardew Valley wiki says all mountain fish can be found in any weather. Doesn't say anything about rain.
Pretty sure sturgeon is rain.
Maybe that's just where their best chances are. Actually, it says it is least common during rainy. Oh, never mind. During winter.
Yeah, it's
Oh, most common on rainy summer days. Yeah. So theoretically, you could catch it on not. Fish of the sea. Now I need one more fucking fish, and I need it to rain.
Yeah. Most common rainy summer days.
You said what? The 13th is a guaranteed rainy day?
13th and 26th.
Revelio.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Rainy days. Does that include the green rain days?
I think it does.
Demetrius, you can go to hell.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
Leave
My
Demetrius
pleasure.
alone.
And thank
He
you,
wants a
my
puffer
friend.
fish.
We owe our lives to your
Yeah,
bravery.
it's a summer fish.
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
No, red pepper.
Very
Excuse
well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now.
Shouldn't be any more Ashwinders in here unless more come in.
Using a crystal as a flashlight. I mean, I guess it works.
Looks like it's shining his face more than it is around, though.
That thing.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
Really?
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're
Emily
trying
was
to
in
do,
Africa.
but you are
So
taking
Jesse pays
great
for it.
risk.
Rather her not.
Next time, please
One of those
let the
honey wanted
authorities
this, you
handle
know.
the Ashwinders.
It's your wife, so why does it matter what she pays?
Yeah. The authorities really haven't been much help.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down
She really gave me $600
Well,
for the...
it's certainly a good start. We shall see.
Fool.
But you can leave this to me now.
Like, ma'am.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your
Stinger,
mother
why do I
about
feel
this
like
before
you're in
I do.
cahoots with
My mother will
them?
not like this.
Thank you again for rescuing me.
I remember you. Your generosity
hairy
helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Very Salazar, isn't it?
Is it a snake or is it an instrument?
Tips in the hat, if you please.
That is the weirdest snake or weirdest instrument I've ever seen.
What's that?
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing.
It looks like a snake, but it's an instrument.
That's an instrument?
Yeah, the tail will be the mouthpiece that you would blow into, and then it's you get the 6 buttons or finger holes.
I know an instrument I would never play. I'm good, fam.
Pet the kitty.
Holy crap, this train.
Who's running a train on who?
Jeez, what?
No, you're talking about trains.
Yeah, one just leprechaun shoes. What?
Sure, random chance. Or it ran over a leprechaun.
Well, can I have the pot of gold? Got another pair of leprechaun shoes. Jesus.
Mine now, demiguys.
Ah. So it only happens to be night now, so I can get the demiguys.
Off we go to take a stroll.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Oh no, I gotta mess with the doggo.
What doggo? Oh, the
I
mastiff.
decided to attack. Yeah.
It was an enemy though.
Still.
You said someone attacked the doggo? They ought to said they died.
No,
That would be
I had to
Shrix.
attack the doggo.
Oh, Shrix is the one who attacked the doggo?
It attacked first.
Badly.
Oh, well, in that case, that's fine.
It's like a Dark Souls doggo. Except easier to kill.
Well, the Dark Souls doggos are easy to kill. They're just annoying as shit because they just randomly just come at you out of nowhere and in packs.
Trust me, dealing with that in 2.
Of course you are, because Dark Souls.
Who would have thought someone as young and...
Blast them with fire.
Alohomora.
What the fuck you think you're doing?
Another new guys.
Revelio.
You guys came out of nowhere.
We need to sell shit.
Not a one of them deserves more than at sea.
Goyle.
Oh, stretch back.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I do enjoy the music that they've got playing in some of the cutscenes though. Very peaceful.
I'm gonna say, was that necessary music?
Yeah, about it.
Music?
I thought I heard some music.
The best and worst decision I ever made.
No, I mean I hear Sid talking.
Oh, you're hearing him? Sorry.
I didn't know what it was.
I've got you guys going through Bluetooth earbuds, and then I've got the PlayStation hooked up to the headset.
We
So
should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I didn't realize I had it up loud enough for you guys to hear him. Sorry.
Pardon me.
It's
No,
fine.
I was just like,
No,
what is that?
It's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go.
Like,
and
I'm just over here
spoil
bobbing my head. I was like,
I'm
wait,
afraid I don't
why am I
follow.
hearing music?
Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a
Let's see
part
what
of
else I can
Hogwarts.
get
I wasn't about
crafted.
to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that
Or-
the bells go back up?
Is those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms? Or called it... We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the
Actually
bells
worth
for a
going back.
headache.
Fine.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they breaks out in a sweat every hour.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. You're certainly of more help than...
Better defenses.
Yay.
It's no wonder Ravenclaws are so clever, though, isn't it? Having to solve
I
things.
wonder what the max level is for this.
I don't remember right off.
If you're like any other Final Fantasy, it's probably like level 99 something.
My brother just started at Hogwart.
I wonder what animal I'd be if I was an animated.
The bells must be upstairs. Ah, found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I shall entertain.
One up, one to go. Alohomora.
Is Gutsy finally done? Yay.
Ah, fuck. It's got Donnie.
Sneaking through this. Gotta love it.
Oh, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this.
I wish they would remaster the third trilogy so I could play it on computer.
Remaster the what?
13 trilogy.
Oh, did they just announced that or something?
No,
I wish they would.
Oh.
Not if, oh my god, I think that was it.
Alohomora. Incendio.
Marco! I think it's time for a fight.
Yay, fight.
Really? What the fucker? Are you seriously gonna... Thank you.
Yep.
Thought I got stuck by the door opening.
There's nowhere to go but up.
Everyone seems to fear.
Another door.
All the door.
Am I blind? Oh.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
We must thoroughly explore.
To the best of one's abilities.
What was the other way? Full castle. Central courtyard. This will be a boss fight later.
Yes! Got it.
You got
It
your
was quiet, and
dino
all of a
leg?
sudden I got a
I got the sturgeon. That's the last of the fish bundles.
Nice.
Woo!
Or you can put that in a fish pond, let it multiply, take one out, and then put it in the bundle. And then also be getting roe for the caviar.
I don't have the fish pond.
Then
They're pretty cheap to make.
Yeah, they're like 5,000 gold, 350 rock, 5 seaweed, 5 green algae.
How long does it take them to multiply?
Couple days. Yeah.
And where do I get that fish pond?
Robin.
Go back to the other side. Other stuff I'm missing there. I am a very thorough explorer.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Door over to here. Okay. Well, extra experience. I will not complain about that.
What did you do?
Oh, two paths led to the same place, but it was extra experience for me, so I'm not gonna complain. I'll walk through that, it's gonna come down. I'll be trapped.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
Well, that was fun.
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But
Feels
I
like
think
boss
he
fight
of
that
all
man.
people would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
And I need rabbits.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
No, it's gonna be units going down.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
To watch a primal fight.
What about primal fight?
Not me.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
Did he just come Super Saiyan?
Kind of.
Is it my turn to step in? I'll fight them all.
Man, this guy
Oh,
has ass
fuck.
whooped.
Precisely as planned.
Did he do that?
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Such grace. Finesse. Hard
Yay,
luck.
cinematic.
Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Hi, Sterling.
Precisely as planned.
Oh yeah, Nathan Harris.
Such grace. Finesse.
Yeah.
Accio! grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio. Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round? Absolutely. Accio. Precisely as planned.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
I win.
Bitch.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio.
Wow, Bella.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Wait, what?
Hard luck. Care for another round? Accio. Precisely as planned.
Sid was coughing up blood, though Bella made the reference to Arthur.
Ooh, that hurt.
Sting me with a
Really
billy
worth
wing.
her love.
I'll never top that. Accio.
Sadly, it's not Arthur's fault that that happened. It was because Dutch made him be a tax collector.
Well, technically, that was
Precisely as
Strauss.
planned.
So Strauss was evil as well.
I mean,
Ooh, free chest.
it was a legitimate business. He was just stupid.
Such
You know,
grace.
going and collecting from the guy that has tuberculosis.
Accio.
They didn't know he had tuberculosis at the time.
I know.
I'm with you though. Let's blame Dutch and
Precisely as planned.
Micah for everything.
Oh, duh.
Accio.
Another chest. Kick.
Such grace. Finesse. Protego. Up. Accio.
No, God. Cannot let him stick that.
What'd you do?
Precisely as planned.
I used the totem when I didn't need to.
Yeah, do
I've
that all
done
the
that
time.
so many times.
Accio.
I went to pick up a coconut, but it was still on.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, son of a...
Such grace. Finesse. Accio.
Thanks for making me waste that game. Oh, fuck. Hello.
Precisely as planned.
Where'd you warp to?
Desert.
Sting me
Which
with
is
the
where I
billy
intended
wing.
to go.
I'll never top that.
I was just already here.
Just a shame to waste it.
Precisely as planned.
And I left my stairs.
Nice technique. Hardly.
Go, Torgo. You stood no chance.
Stick
Hello.
me with the billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse.
Is this where I was?
Hard luck. Care for another round? Absolutely. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio. Nice technique.
What's up, boy?
Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Yeah.
Such grace. Finesse. Protego. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio.
Oof.
Sting me with a billywig.
Oof.
I'll never top that. Accio.
Yeah, I took a lot of damage in that fight.
Precisely as planned.
Let me do that. There we go.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned. Accio. remember that.
Da, 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 da,
Wow,
da, da.
you are good.
I hear sirens outside. Woo!
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Wolf. What's up, boy? Oh. This is definitely a boss fight arena.
You're fine.
I will kill you.
You'll die trying.
Oh, you're alive still. I just stole her magic.
I hope I look. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound
I don't
like
fucking
Professor
know.
Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
The power of wait.
MD.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth!
that's
Mr.
fun.
Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again,
Hello,
it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Very nice.
Is the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
You'd have fun
Remind
with
me
this
of your
game, mate.
area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir.
I think.
Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Hello.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job.
What a miss.
For Professor Fig. I shall know.
Beat Garuda, stole her powers, and escaped the burning castle. And now there's a man with an axe in his head. Okay.
Attention students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated
game felt
with
violent. Oh my
dignified banners of Hufflepuff.
I think you'd enjoy this game.
I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Barbarian.
Greetings, Master.
Fair goes cheaper than $30.
Remind me
I
of
might
the
look into
password
it.
to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear.
I can't get anything right now.
Even Master himself.
But that's okay. I'll look into it eventually.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of
I still
course,
need to
Master
do
does
Rebirth.
remember it.
But that game is like 187 gigs.
It's a big game.
Europe.
Wait, which game?
Rebirth.
7 Rebirth.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's not a small game.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master.
I got a couple of games where I
Scrope
beat
thinks
while you
Master
would
is
think about
indeed
16.
testing Scrope.
That thing.
Honestly, before I beat Rebirth, because I
Always
think Rebirth is
pure.
going to be my next dude.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course.
What?
I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's
I
French
just got
is
an immunity
most
thing.
pitiful. Oh, very well.
All it is
Toujours
plus 4
Ha! Thank you.
immunity.
Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice
I'm surprised you haven't done more with Lords of the Fallen or Demon Souls.
I haven't installed Demon Souls yet. Lords of the Fallen I was kind of doing off stream, but had other things that I was more interested in.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Hello, full Garuda transformation.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
Yes.
One pissed off harpy.
Who'd you piss off?
Garuda.
Who the fuck is Garuda?
Wind goddess.
Oh. What are you doing messing up a goddess?
I didn't mean to.
What are you up to now?
Why are we running towards the tornado?
How else are you gonna fight it?
The demon?
Alohomora. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio. toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I just got a
I
pink
suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Very nice.
We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Have you found my secret in the dark tunnel?
Oh, hi, Q.
What dark tunnel?
To the left of the bus stop.
Oh. There's a secret in there?
In the tunnel, yeah.
Huh.
Where am I?
Take a
Professor
battery pack with
Fitzgerald.
you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, spoilers.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Just the battery pack and that's it?
Witness to a fate.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Things
Definitely making sure I buy more potions.
Ow! You must move
This game
swiftly and
seems like
cautiously.
brutal shit.
Use the tools you encounter to find me. The
What,
first
16?
you will need
Yeah.
is a cloak.
Yeah.
It can be.
It can be. I don't remember having too much trouble with it.
I keep forgetting to dodge. That's my big issue.
Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'm missing one thing.
This is my chance.
Mhm.
I'm coming, Neve.
Okay. The Eye of the Tempest.
I need to time this just right.
Yep.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Are we going to learn the truth?
They're gone.
Which truth?
For now. I need to get out of here.
Bring a rainbow shell to the train platform, leave it on the box.
I need to time this just right.
Yep.
Rainbow shell.
Yep. Forgeable.
During the summer on the beach.
Okay. I'll go look into
Oh,
that.
hi.
Oh, they seem nice.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Garuda, fuck off.
Death.
Yeah, she is.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
You called me. Why? I don't know. I just wanted to say, hey, I'm bored.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
It's about to be an icon fight. I can feel it. Discord?
Oh, it's battle. Saying tomorrow is Jen's surgery.
Oh.
I hope it goes
There's
well.
more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
I can use your power against you. How does that make you feel?
Adam depressed.
That door closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Power means nothing anymore.
Oh, damn it. It's going to be like that.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
yeah, today still very well.
Do you have your mayonnaise?
Of course.
Can it be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free.